And we should now be live. Hello, everyone. Bear with me one moment. Just checking everything is working. Hello, Berenson. Yeah, I'm doing okay. How are you doing? I have a feeling today is going to be a slow stream, but I don't really mind that. You're doing good yourself. I'm glad to hear it. So, couple of different options for today. We could continue with the museum that we already have on the go, or we could start a fresh one, because I do have an idea for one specifically for sea monsters, so which I was going to put on this little island map here. Hello, chat. Sea monsters. I think we'll go with the sea monsters idea I had, because this should be quite fun.
Did you know that the county is opening a new museum on a small island in the 2-Point Sea? You can't have, because that was breaking news. But do you know why they're opening it? If anyone can tell me, our phone lines are open. Give us a call.
Now then, we're going to pause for the moment, because we are going to use... We've got limited space on this map. And I don't really like this being our main museum shape. So I think what I want to do is cut it down a bit. And we're just going to alter some of the paving and stuff to begin with. Sea monsters. Well, thanks to this game recently adding in a bunch of different video games, it's included a bunch of sea monsters. So we are going to use this park. We are going to use this map to show them off. That is the plan, anyway. Bugs me that this is incorrect over here. Yeah, that's correct. It does have a very I suppose I would say relaxed, calming sort of edge to it. This building is not the same shape on either side, which is a little frustrating, but we'll go with it. Let's just have this path continue that way. get rid of this. And get rid of this. There we go. Now, I need to decide where I'm going to put, like, the staff stuff, which I think is probably going to be best to put it over here. I need a helipad there. Oh, I think the helicopter submarine makes perfect sense for this particular build. And we'll put in... how big does this building have to be? Big enough for everything we need. But I don't want it to be oversized. Oh. You need an external doorway? Ah. I thought that might be a problem. Right. Entrance. This is going to be SeaWorld, but with sea monsters. Yeah, exactly. Speaking of, we probably want to add... Oh, we've already got a... We'll hire him. But we do probably want to advertise for a couple more of them. Because if I go to... Oh, wrong map. If I go to here... So obviously the 2.C we can get a lot of sea monsters from. There's one there, for example. And we can also do a bunch of exploration down here to try to get our hands on some more of them. But in the video game world, we can also find the monsters from Dredge as well, so we can make use of those. That's the plan, anyway. Right, entranceway then. Where was that lined up to? About there? Hang on, what's... how many wall partitions is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I made it a little bit longer than it needed to be. Right, this will be our lovely entrance wall. And I do want it to be a bit of like a hall, actually. So we're going to go up by quite a bit. That flooring is a little bit bright though, isn't it? Let's just drop down a generic floor color. There we go. That's a bit nicer to look at. There are creatures from Dredge. Yes, there are creatures from Dredge. Dredge is one of the video games that they've done crossover with. As is Angry Birds and Vampire Hunters or something like that. Yeah, they've done a few different gaming related crossovers. Aquatic. Now, kind of happy enough to have the ticket office like here. I'm thinking about there'll be like I'm thinking of having an aquarium or something in this early bit. Or maybe having like a skeleton or something. Okay, let's go there. And we're going to Can I put two in side by side and make it look nicer than that? Let's have a look. That feels central to me. Yeah, and then we can... Yeah, okay. Right, staff only door, which we'll have here and here. And then in this back area, we need to make sure we have a staff room. Stick a few more things in here. I've noticed the music has stopped. I'm not sure why. It's because the music doesn't play in pause mode. Okay. We need to make sure they've got access to food in here and water. We'll give them a microwave as well. This is just a simple staff room just for keeping the customer service guys happy, basically. And then we're also going to want a bathroom in here, again, just to keep the customer service folks satisfied. Nice. I mean, I could probably actually just get rid of this and just put a bit in there. There we go. There's our little staff area ready to go. We do need to make sure we have some staff in here. We need a janitor in here and a security guard in here. And then I'm thinking we'll just have the exits to the aquariums. Ooh, they're quite cool. Oh, very fancy. Oh, they're the wrong way around, though. That is the wrong way around. Actually, I didn't realize they were... Ooh. That's kind of cool. I think that one says sea monsters more than the other one. Yeah, we'll go with that one. And then I wanted to try and fit, if we can, a little aquarium in here. Hmm. So you need to fit one of these doors in somewhere. That'll do. Right, that can hold up to 6 small fish. So I'm thinking we could just, if we set out an expedition to just go and find some, like, maybe water dragons or something? Because they're, like, some quite small, simple, like, fish. Yeah. Yeah, let's send a water dragon. Let's see if we can like find ourselves some water dragons or something. Oh dear, we need someone with pilot wings. Okay, hang on. We don't wanna lose somebody straight away.
Harrison Wolf on 2-Point Radio. Come in 2-Point County. This is Harrison Wolf.
See what applicants we get.
Live on 2-Point Radio. It's time to hunker down in the radio bunker and take a deep breath.
Take a deep
The air's unfiltered. And so is this next song.
What the? Burra Docus Higginbottom. What a name. Pat Muskgrass. Tommy Shark Tank. I like that name. We'll hire Tommy Shark Tank. Ah, we also have a pilot wings. Good. Right, we'll send Mr. Shark Tank. And we'll send Oliver Growl. And we'll reduce the cost of the expedition. And while they're doing that, we'll decorate the room. So I want to put sandy walls along the edges. I do like these little frog pads. I think they're quite cute. I think they work well with our little water dragons. rocks in here. And we need some grass, I think. Oh, we better make sure we can feed them. Fish flake food. Fern is a bit big. And maybe some... That's nice. Right, let's see what we got from our first exhibition. We got a water dragon, which is exactly what we wanted. Nice. They are adorable creatures. Oh, we do want to make sure that people can see what these things are. And we're going to make sure people can donate, because, you know, we got to get that cash in. Let's change this slightly. Okay, that works. We do need to go and do another. We need to start getting stuff in to get us money. It's going to be a slow burn process until we get to that stage. Hello, Tyrannical Lizard. My day has been all right. How has your day been? Don't like the blue tile.
Today's dose of factual opposites may be tough to swallow. This is from Chauncey in Lower Bullocks. What if knights from the Dark Ages weren't wearing a costume? What if they were made of metal? Whoa, that's so crazy it has to be true. But if we did have a genetic relative made of metal, where'd they all go?
Still losing money. Your day has been fun. Good to hear. Yes, I've seen the new Mutabarosaurus face. I'm I don't know about that one. Like, I don't know how they've managed to get that shape of face from the skull shape, because they've given it like a point. And the skull doesn't have a point. I don't know, maybe it was just maybe it's the paleo art that did a bad job. But it looks really weird. You know, just because we do desperately need to start getting money in here, I'm just gonna keep on. Back to see you guys. We desperately need to get those the overall value of this exhibit up. What should we have on the walls? No. Nope. Bit bland. That'd be better for putting in just... Well, the wood is... I don't dislike the wood. It's the only problem with this game, like, there's loads of choice for tiles, for like the walls and stuff, but there isn't many for aquarium related parks. Ooh! We got a different color. Gotta get that profit coming in. Where's the first set of down there? We need someone with survival skills. So, which means we're gonna need like a training room. train him in survival skills. Not all animals are created equally. No.
If you love Milkmaid milkshakes, then you'll lap up the new Milkmaid flavoured milk range. A crazy concoction of flavours that'll have your taste buds purring for more. Single cream, double cream, half cream, clotted cream. You won't believe the variety of flavours on offer. Milkmaid flavoured milk. Now that's good milk.
Not technically milk.
Not technically milk. I don't like the fact that that's going to interfere with that, so... So... See, I want like the backside or the entrance to the rear part to always be sort of hidden from view. We're still losing money, aren't we? Well, this could be bad. It's expensive too. Okay, so it can't go right up to that. We can add a couple more. That's going to need to be a little further down there. Just going to put that there for now. Floor for this. I hate trying to find a type of floor coloring I like. Okay. Okay. Right. We'll keep that. I will use this stuff for here. Did we get sea monster? We did. We did. We got the zapper. Decreases the energy of staff who enter the aquarium, needs fresh food, needs a tropical climate. Okay, so they're 3 fish. And it's a 9 fish size aquarium, so we could put 3 in there, so that's fine. Right, we know that this guy likes fresh food. I'm gonna double up on the fresh food just to make sure that we don't run out. And then this guy wants tropical climate, so we need to make sure we can put a heater in here. And then he wants any aquarium plant. I suppose that makes things easy. Quite like the idea of giving him some stalactites. Spiky plants for the zapper. Somewhere around here is aquarium coral. Should be more of it than this. Ah, it's in here, right? Get some pink brain. Hasn't quite worked everywhere. Still learning how some of these mods work. Oh, we are going to need to make sure people know what type of fish this is. And obviously we need to make sure people can donate money to the museum. I also want to put some columns in here, I think. Gotta make sure it's nice and decorated. Keeps people coming to the museum. We'll leave it that for now.
Harrison Wolf on 2-Point Radio.
He's got such a
We're
weird
back,
face.
still shaking out of that last factual opposite. What if knights weren't men wrapped in metal, but real metal men? Robots built by olden days.
Right, to get the sea monsters from the dredge place, we need to make a few. We have to make something in
What were they for?
the workshop. So for the moment, I think we're going to have to rely on... We're going to have to rely on doing these. And just hope that we don't lose a member of staff.
Clear my mind. Run around the parking lot. Yeah. Keep the gears turning. We'll be right back.
The back walls will... I wonder if we've got any sponsorship opportunities, actually. And then Mudbury Festival. Well, we'll see if the Mudbury Festival gets some intrigue. It's sponsorship money, you know. Let's hope we don't have any unfortunate deaths. Let's give them a nice carpeted staff room. like the red. Nice. Ah. Yes, now that is not what we wanted. And we wanted a sea monster, not a tiger shark. So, this one I think we will just sell to the highest bidder. It's a good 9,000 quid. It's a literal tiger shark. Indeed. Let's go and find ourselves another seahorse or water dragon. You're at 50 of 150. You're at 20 of 100. Okay, so we'll use Spencer Sovereign. What's wrong with you? Take a break. I think one of our people got stuck. Right. And now in order to get these sea monsters from Dredge, we need to have a workshop. And then we have to build something. Oh, interesting. Self-service ticket operation. That could come in handy. This stuff, the Fathomless Wrench, converts Dredge POIs to nighttime, changing exhibits and events. They're kind of costly, though. Jesus.
Okay, so why exactly would a bunch of olden timers build a robot, huh? Here's what I came up with on my jog. Dragons. Where did all the dragons go?
Where did all the
Robots
dragons
were
go?
built to defeat the dragons, and both sides were lost, without a trace, in an epic, fantastical war. Whoa. I got chills.
Yeah. Where did all those dragons go? It's a conspiracy, I'm telling you. No, I think I had it better before. Another seahorse. Yes, so the guests don't actually technically see the wall pieces. So they will still attempt to look through a solid wall. But, you know. We'll just ignore that minor oddity. So, what do I need to do to get over here? Supernatural expert. There's some stuff down here as well. I need a level 5 and 2 janitors. So a lot of these places we do need to sort of cold water aquarium. Yeah, a lot of these places we're gonna have to unlock as we go. I feel like these little patches of grass here are calling out for like some skeletons or something. Hmm. Too dark. Yeah, I think they had it right with what I wanted to do. If you can make your own real dinosaur park like Jurassic Park with accurate dinosaurs, what species would you choose as attractions? Are we just incorporating dinosaurs, or can we incorporate pterosaurs and lagoon animals as well? Oh, we found another tap. Do we have a janitor that's even capable of working? And we'll train you in customer service. I don't like the fact that they walk along this path here. It doesn't make sense to me. Flyers are marine species too. Okay. Well, I think I think obviously any real life dinosaur park your biggest problem is safety. So for me, I would probably
No, get back! Get this
keep
man a cold
to
drink and a chair to sit at. His blood's gone lumpy and his moustache has fallen off.
keep to
Goodness, supernatural mystery
sorry,
is
just
too
that
ridiculous to
his
believe.
moustache has fallen off.
Thursdays at 9 on live TV.
So yeah, I would probably try to stick to smaller animal species, so things like Coelophysis. See, the other thing is, if we're assuming it's like a JP thing of like you're getting it from the fossils or getting it from the amber, you're going to want to pick dinosaurs that there's lots of evidence and material for. So something like Coelophysis is a good bet. Archaeopteryx is a good bet. Ichthyosaurs are a good bet. I think sauropods are just not capable of being kept in captivity. I just don't think it's capable of doing it. They just require too much to keep them alive. So I don't think there would be any sauropods in my park. Obviously, the big question is carnivores. Obviously, animals like T-Rex and stuff, again, they're just too risky to have. But any dinosaur park would probably need something like that in order to be successful. I just don't know how you could have T-Rex in your park and keep the safety. Ceratosaurus. Yeah, smaller ones, maybe. But even so, you're still talking about... Even if they weigh something along the size of Ceratosaurus, which is, you know, about a ton, that's still triple the weight of the average tiger, probably more than that. I think the average tiger is something like 150 to 200 kilos. That's a lot of mass. I mean, the raptors are also another one of those, you know, it would just be totally unsafe to keep them. So, oof, they're pricey. Tell you what I am going to do. I'm going to advertise for a fantasy member of staff. I wonder if the fantasy maps have any sea creatures on them. I wouldn't know because I haven't done much on this one. do they? Yeah, I think most raptors would be too unsafe. Well, Velociraptor would be fine, but anything bigger than that would be kind of a threat. But, you know, it's kind of difficult to know, as it were, just because there's a lot of unanswered questions about dinosaurs in general. And then you're asking questions about how they would work in a real-life zoo setting, which is equally as difficult to question. Because as even zoos, as the average zoo setting is very dependent on where you are in the world. Some countries are better with their zoos than others. Again, I think when it comes to pterosaurs, you're going to be looking at the smaller species primarily. Pteranodon is probably as big as you would go, but that would be, you know, dangerous. Oh, a special exhibit. I guess for the time we'll just chuck that here. Okay, so if we go here, go to here. Oh, we need a digital expert to do that. Have a digital expert. And then our next one, our next aquarium will go here. Can we even provide enough space for a Pteranodon to fly in? That's a very good point. Like, I mean, fundamentally, that's why I'm not really particularly fond of birds being kept in zoos. The fathomless winch. Oh. we could lose someone here. I don't want to lose anyone. Let's see if we can find a free person that we can train in button bashing. Yes? Why are you bashing my buttons?
I'm free.
Risk it. No, because losing a level 3 member of staff is... If it was a level 1, maybe. What is this fellow doing down here? Oh, he's our digital expert. I don't like the fact that all the digital experts just look like that. Should we dress him up in traveling merchant? Dungarees. Aloha. No. Shall we dress him up as Sonic, since he's the video game expert? Oh, yes, the Aloha shirt, says Berenson. Okay, Aloha shirt it is. Ah, Spike Gruff. I will hire you, and we'll immediately train you in Button Master. Dude, there are donation boxes everywhere. How are you still not finding? My favourite bird is the kakapo. It's a flightless bird from New Zealand. Sometimes they forget that they can't fly and try and jump from a tree. Are those big yellow... no, the big green parrot things? The one that tried to hump Stephen Fry's head. They're fun. They're fun birds. Okay, now we should be better suited to go and doing this. So, stick him in, stick him in, stick that in. That I'm satisfied with. Let's prepare our next aquarium. Don't want it to be almost exactly the same. But it'll do for the moment.
Sir Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio. This is 2 Point Radio, and I'm your host, Sir Nigel Bickleworth. Hold the applause. We haven't the time. Today's show is positively spilling over with charm, whimsy, and all-around goodness. Here's a sharp little number to cleanse the palate and focus the mind. Enjoy.
we have a scary fall for this? I don't really think that we do. Dane has the hiccups. Right, let's have a look at what the sea monster is. Holy shit. Well, that's grotesque. I mean, it is in the name, grotesque mackerel. A corrupted specimen that causes panic when analyzed cannot be farmed in the museum, incompatible with the egg cup. Oh look, it changes the actual aquarium. Look, it gives it like darkness and evil redness. That's actually pretty cool. Darkness. Oh, that's cute. I think this is calling out for some like ruins. Is this guy happy? He is happy. Oh, but he wants flake food. It's so gross. That's not fair though. I mean, he has a beluga head like the Diabolus Rex. Not Diabolus Rex. Distortus Rex. Oh, they cost. You're gonna. Oh, this is gonna cost. Let's send a detailed exhibit. See if we can get a higher quality. Oh, it creeps out the guests as well. That's kind of fun. Evil. Not inherently. The emperor penguin is now listed as endangered. Is that because of that mass drowning event that happened? So I was reading up on that the other day. You've lost some breeding colonies. Damn. That's pretty ghastly news, to be honest. It does suck. That's very sad news. And especially with Arctic animals already suffering as a result of climate change. A crate has arrived as the helipad. Let's see what this one gives us. Holy moly! It's a 3-headed cod. That is creepy. I've been wanting to get Dredge actually. This might actually make me want to go and have a look. Oh, what's happened here?
If you are
Foggy head and aberrant
this
weather.
exercise will assume that you are, then you'll have noticed countless public spaces catering themselves shamelessly to children. A climbing wall at the bank, a ball pit at the bistro, spring-loaded grizzly bears swinging with reckless abandon outside the supermarket. Won't someone stop thinking of the children?
Well, we are making money. To get the bits for some outdoor dinosaur skeletons, we do need a prehistory expert in rapid restoration. Oh god, it's a mutant. Bit harsh, Berenson. I want a nice carpet pattern. Isn't there a redwood? Yeah, there. That's better. On a nice seat. Claude. Excuse me. What are you wearing? No, would you in the Explorer? I can't remember what their default is. What suits a paleontologist? Probably the default, to be fair. Right. You, in here. Rapid restoration. I want some big dinosaur skeletons, well, creature skeletons outside here. Did you see him react to me picking up the bench from under him? He's like, what the f... That's why this side doesn't line up. Because they went over here. You see, you've got one square in between there, but 2 squares in between here. But over here, you've only got 1 square in between both. They made an error when they were making the surrounding path here. No wonder I've been wondering why it doesn't look right. Go get some exterrogator pieces. What other decorations do we have in here? We have a cannon? No, we don't.
Really thick jungle. A mountain with no head. And endless sand from the beach to the shoes you only wore once.
Oh, it's happened again.
Visit Pebbly Island. Paradise is only a stone's throw away.
think we definitely need to have a fountain. Christmas decorations. Playground equipment. Which is one of those things I kind of wish we had in Evolution 2, but Evolution 3, but I know why we don't have. You know, obviously there's obvious reasons why we don't have playground equipment in the game. Gone down the rabbit hole of looking for decorative pieces. Ah, the exterminator isn't huge. Oh, it has to be inside. Ah, because it's held up from above. Curses. I should have thought about that. Okay, well for now we'll keep it in the old inventory. Still cannot succeed with any of that. Oh. This one requires a level 2 on the old button basher. We'll do it. We'll do it. We'll see if we're lucky.
Sir Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio. It's time to answer some questions from my dear deluded listeners. I really must burn that contract. Anyway, here goes. This is from Gil, near Little Fidget, who writes, "Hello, Nigel. Hello, Gil. How do I get into a career in radio?" Thanks for the question, Gil, but I'll refrain from commenting if you do or don't mind. The last thing I need is a bunch of greedy gills snapping at my heels. No, thank you.
And then we'll probably put like the cafeteria back here. Oh. Hey, he's only got an illness. Let's see what we get here then. Oh, he's very unfriendly. Eyeless and mindless, driven only by the desire to consume, a purpose sated many times over. Consumption. Right. I'm gonna guess this thing requires fresh food, so we'll chuck fresh food in it. And it wants aquarium ruins. Definitely not the nicest of creatures. I love it. It's so fucked up. I'm definitely gonna have to get Dredge. I reckon it'll be a good fun. Might get it and play it on Sunday actually. Though I do think some of my folks have problems. Yes. Ooh, is that a... Oh, look. There's two more sea monsters available here. Tell you what is the problem. Is I cannot bloody see a thing. In this region of the... You know what? I think we need some creepy lights in here. Maybe, maybe the fantasy ones. They're not very bright. They're a bit brighter. I think these work. And I think they have a kind of Lovecraftian feel to them.
Today, I'll leave you with some musings. One can't help but feel that things are drying up here on the county's surface, only getting more dire by the day. So, if any of our stylish, sea-dwelling relatives are listening in, know that I'm ready and willing.
So we still need a level 5 marine life expert and a security guard with strolling surveillance to get in here.
For a visit, or a permanent position on Wetlantis Radio. Whatever's easy.
I think I might be able to get access to that if we switch to another museum briefly. We'll pop along to the much more established museum. Hello, Joshua. Because I think we should be able to use the folks in here to unlock some of the areas in there. Doesn't it look nice? But yeah, this one we established more marine stuff, so we should be able to unlock. What's your problem? Oh yeah, so I have Easter egg plants because their Easter event added Easter eggs and Easter bunnies. So I now have Easter bunnies at the local zoo. Anyway. Let's go unlock that. And while they're doing that, we can just have a look around this. I do love the lava lamp. I love lava lamps. I think they're very cool. Which might be I don't know, typical of someone of my age range to think they were cool. Oh, there's 3 of the Easter bunny rabbits. have in here? Well, we have our snakes. Snake bite snake. Where were we? What's in here? Oh, the spineless toad. And in here we have nothing yet. And then in here we have the cabin snails. Have our lovely pufferfish and the clownfish. Discus fish, flamboyant fish even. Have our sea dragons. And then we have our flying fish. Flying in formations as they do. Making a good amount of money every month. 5,000 monthly profit. Not bad. Although that most of that profit is coming through donations. The cafe is not making much money at the moment. But that's because we don't have a bit of the museum over here, which I'm not sure what to do with this one, because we're putting all the botany stuff over here. And this is going to be aquarium and terrarium. So I don't know, might make this oh, we still got prehistory stuff to do as well. The old unihornus there. Is the helicopter gonna come back? Yes it is. See, there's another sea monster in here. But whoever it is has to be a survival skills level 1. Activate buzz bonuses on 4 sea monsters exhibits. Interesting. Oh, we're gonna need survival skills for this one. Right, is there anything else I can unlock? Yes, we can unlock this one as well. Quite like my little outdoor exhibit with the Diplodocus. Which apparently was... So, that model was always in the game files. Modders just reactivated it. Because it was going to be in the game as standard, and then they took it out. I assume because it didn't really fit the style of... you know,
on 2-point radio.
The other dinosaurs being mutated,
You're listening to Harrison Wolf.
as it were.
Radio. Well, that was a little ordinary for my liking. I'll come up with something unconventional while you listen to some conventional music.
filling up. The all down donation box. I swear, the rate that the guests in your museums throw money into donation boxes, they must have really good employment in this city. Oh, profits only dropped. There's no sea monsters in here. But there's probably another bit of thing down there. This one needs a supernatural fellow. That one is for survival skills level 1. We can do that if we train him. Oh, someone's been turned into a clown. Has he done the training? No, he's doing the training. Oh, right, he's done. Right. Go and look that place for us. That'll help with the Sea Monsters Museum. And we'll have to come back to the Sea Monster Museum in a later stream. It has been nice and chill. It's a shame not more people popped in, but it is what it is. Sunday, like I say, I might go buy Dredge and play Dredge for the first time on the channel. So I do want to, start playing new, get some new games in for the year. Right, yeah. So this is just like an XP gathering place, which will be useful for leveling up our staff. Yeah, we definitely need to explore that. I think there's some sea monsters in the netherworld as well. Oh, there's some fish available. Yeah, we'll have to keep exploring. Just have to keep exploring the map, really. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here since it's been quiet, but we got a fair amount done. And thank you for those who did tune in. Don't forget to like the stream if you haven't already. And I will see everyone on Sunday for possibly Dredge, depending on how much it is at the moment. And we'll see these ghastly fish in that game with their glowing eyes and nasty grins. Yeah. Anyway, I will see you folks on Sunday. Until then, have a good evening, stay safe, and good night.